saying
This
that's what we're gonna do
season is absolute dog water.
We are, as content creators, I think we're all just fed up with it. We just want to have.
I'm so annoyed.
We just want to have fun, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, you're just glazing the new season like it's actually good."
If they nerf the cars hard, this season's gonna be one of the worst ever. Gonna be one of the worst ever. Gonna be one of the worst ever.
They really enjoy this season. They really enjoy driving around cars and the car combat and the fists. Makes me wonder, like, do these people enjoy Fortnite? Full stop. That's my question.
If I was a 5-year-old that still loved cool cars, I would be having the time of my life.
All right, hot take. What if we triple, quadruple fist him?
Yo, that could actually.
They're doing it to us. I'm fisting in. I'm dead.
120, 120.
I'm
dead.
Come on, one.
They're one. I'm 10 HP, you need to rest me. I'm on your wall, I'm gonna die, please. That's another team, Can you get me?
What is going on?
This game.
The fun of the season was the chaos, right? It shouldn't, in my opinion, it shouldn't be crazy balanced. It shouldn't be like competitive. It shouldn't be crazy balanced.
Yeah, I will not be playing this season. I will not be.
At this point, I have scrolled through hours of content and tweets about this season's meta, about casuals versus competitive. And I've also had my say. Everyone isn't happy now because they're now in this weird middle ground, I would put it, where the game wasn't what it was and the game isn't close enough to a competitive standpoint where the competitive side would be happy, so neither side's happy because we're trying to get this weird middle ground. I feel like the game should be fun, and majority of the time I think there is some fun things in Fortnite, but it can't be switch car, switch to torrent, beam the player 200 to 0 real crit. There has to be some balance, it has to be like, oh, you're in that situation, you can do something to win this situation. But at the moment, that is not the case. Again, I will keep reiterating it. Competitive integrity within casual games. Many of you may be confused about that statement. I believe there needs to be competitive integrity even in the casual game mode. The main talking point is competitive versus casuals, which is the narrative that has been created, but I want you to consider there is a different section of the casual audience. Many have been playing this game for a long time now and have quite a decent skill set. I'm not Clicks, but I'm also not going to be playing Cash Cops. If you think the easiest scenario is to split the loot pool, for the large part it probably is, because looking at this gameplay here, it's not competitive at all. But let's go to an alternative reality where the loot pool has been separated and there is no nitro fist in competitive. Cars and, I guess, from a casual viewpoint, any fun item. But this gameplay you see of Clicks and his team get absolutely deleted by a full team with nitro fists and all sorts, this would have remained the casual meta. Now, my opinion has been since day one of the season, and even though I enjoyed the gameplay, I personally believe that meta wasn't sustainable throughout the entirety of the season. When you have the wind in your sails, it's all very good. The moment the tide starts to turn, that's where we have a problem. What happens to Clicks here will keep happening to you. And of course, let's think of this alternative reality where the meta never changed, the nerfs never happened, the cars are quite strong, Infinity Nitro on the cars remained. I'm sure as time went on, this would have got very tiresome. Of course, there's other things to consider here: bot lobbies, skill-based matchmaking, and the people you're getting put up against even in casual public games. The casual player who plays every so often but is okay and pretty good at the game will feel like they need to now go and play competitive because they may not enjoy this car meta. But I guess the casuals may see these casuals who like a bit of competitive edge to the game as competitive players. And yes, I'm saying what we experienced on the first few days of the season is not competitive enough. You cannot call that competitive. For Battle Royale, competitive players are right. A lot of skill elements have been removed this season. Yes, it is somewhat competitive, but it may not quench some of the thirst of some casual players looking for competitive Fortnite.
The fun of the season was the chaos, right? It shouldn't, in my opinion, it shouldn't be crazy balanced. It shouldn't be like competitive.
And it's this point from Clen that makes me believe that there is a feeling where people don't believe that casuals should even have a sense of competitive nature. Or at least I don't think they openly want to admit it. So this takes me back to the argument that the loot pool should be split. But how many game modes do you want? Everyone seems to only be considering a competitive and casual loot pool. Well, I'm obviously here trying to put a case that some casual players don't like the loot pool as it was anyway. And it's not necessarily an argument of competitive Fortnite versus casual Fortnite, but just the competitive integrity of a competitive Battle Royale game that you're not getting absolutely blitzed by a car. So we have a separate loot pool for rank, a separate loot pool for Battle Royale. We then introduce a car mode for Battle Royale, a car mode for zero build. And then I'm sure you can make the argument that there should be a mode where you can't get out of a car and you just play in the car and you can maybe switch to another car. And I guess you could also make the argument that Fortnite always listens to the Fortnite competitive community and you can add a siphon mode. But I will go back to the point that I don't think this is Fortnite agreeing with competitive Fortnite or going against casual Fortnite. I just think they're looking at how the game's being played and going, this isn't quite spot on. And I'm not saying that their nerfs have been great either. The boogie bombs are overpowered. If you have 10 of them in a slot, that was the issue a few seasons ago. Fortnite doesn't really have a consistent thing that they do with overpowered items. We can go all the way back to the beginning of the game, in the beginning of competitive Fortnite, where we've had some truly overpowered items.
2 players in front of him. He can get 12.
Yeah, there it is. He is just chopping through everything.
He has 400 freaking HP, people.
Also has materials to go as well, because with every elimination, he gets replenished just a little bit more. Zexer at the high ground, he is not going to be safe when these catches wind of these players up here.
Because he's creating so much carnage. He's creating so much carnage. He got another one, Bizzle. The Infinity Blade is too good. It's so powerful.
He is jumping on every single player here, connecting. Does he need to build?
Finally.
Doesn't even matter.
Finally, the carnage concludes.
Why the f*** is Thanos in the game? Sing, 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 sing. Why is that in the game? Sing, sing. I wasted like 700 mats on that kid. He didn't get shot once.
Really laggy?
Watch out on your side.
Yeah, watch your side. Yeah, yeah.
Getting mech! Is the mech's tarping in! He's tarping in!
Oh my god, you're stuck, you're stuck. Keep being placement, keep being placement.
I don't think there's one solution to this. It's also very difficult to compare what they did in Chapter 1 to now in Chapter 5. Yeah, sorry for the vertical stream footage here, but I've been looking through some of my games and thinking, what could I have done differently? To note, these are games where we've been hit hard off spawn 2. How have they just been able to do that? One's pushing, one's pushing, one's pushing, one's pushing. 24. Go up this mountain, go up this mountain. Get high in this mountain. Okay, we've got a team behind us as well.
Oh.
Okay, am I being pushed?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
At this point, I'm trying to gather where I am and where the other teams are related to me.
I'm dead.
They're just everywhere.
Where? Oh. Oh, we're dead.
With the nerfs to the cars, the boom bolt is a lot more hard hitting. This game, we're trying to rotate early. Hopefully, their tanks a lot of storm because this storm should be moving quick. Oh my god, this boom bow is just.
Guy with the bimbo is so annoying.
I feel like
We've lost.
Oh my god. Like, I don't know what I'm meant to do within them 5 seconds. We have this scenario where I am exploded out of my boss. I take damage to my right-hand side, which at the time and now I still can't work out if it was the boss falling on top of me or someone hitting me but from the side. I decided in this scenario that it's a C idea to try and heal, so I need to get on the aggressive. Unfortunately, a glitch what I noticed a lot this season is my game decided to tab out. Oh, so I can't really do anything about that. There's no way! There's no way! My game just decided to tab off.
Boss exploded. Bro. What? Where?
Again, we're in another game where we're kind of hit hard off spawn and we're trying to make the game work.
Oh,
Guys coming towards you.
Have a medkit? I can't do anything. Right, I forgot. The only guns I got from there was a DMR and a... And
can I switch seats? Can you guys like try and get back in the zone? Oh, the zone just moved away from us. That's good.
Oh my, it's so annoying because... Oh, wow.
Why is it lagging so much?
Oh. Yeah,
thanks for the games, guys.
Second.
I don't know what I meant to do in this situation. You could tell me I should have had boogie bombs, which I had, which I was about to get out of the car before I got boogie bombed myself. I probably shouldn't have been in the car, even though I thought that was the solution this season. I completely understand why normally a 4v1 situation is hard, but... Oh my god, they didn't hit one shot on that. Oh! Oh my god, I'm in zone! Oh, damn it! Damn it!
The fact that you took out 3 of them was good enough for me.
And that's exactly a good point from Lit. Even though I didn't win that, I felt pumped coming out of it. I thought, wow, that was a good attempt. You could say they were headless bots, but some of them knew what they were doing because they were getting involved. They were aggressive. This season, though, in them situations where I feel like this is a battle royale where you've got to have a factor where you can sort of come back from the brink of death, I've just felt like this. So, do we take the Battle Royale game mode and introduce 2 new core game modes? Battle Royale No Sweat, for the people that want all the fun, all the cars, everything. And in the Fortnite Battle Royale core game mode, that wants Fortnite to find a medium between the new mechanics, the new items, new weapons, and try and give it a competitive edge, but not be in Fortnite ranked or competitive. As stupid as this sounds, because I think it sounds stupid, but I think generally what is being said at the moment, with Fortnite competitive being on one side and Fortnite casuals being the other side, forget about everyone in between. In their dream world, they will want all the competitive players playing Fortnite ranked with a core game mode. None of this stupid cars, and you want to be playing a Fortnite how it was on the first day of the season. With what? No room to maneuver, nerfs, buffs. This is a live service game with millions of players, which have to find a medium ground. Regardless of competitive, Fortnite was in a difficult position. If they kept the game how it was, competitive would see it as them listening to casuals and vice versa. But as I said, I don't see it as competitive versus casuals. I had more than enough people come up to me as a casual saying, yeah, this is crazy, we need to change this. But I wouldn't stick them in the competitive narrative. So my real conclusion is I don't think Fortnite's got an easy job. Like, if Fortnite splits the loot pool, the game still has to be nerfed, in my opinion. As a casual player who doesn't really want to play competitive all the time, but if I have to play competitive, if this happens, but the game still has to be nerfed to some degree, no? If you don't think that's the case, well, that's another argument. And that was my whole idea, to add 2 poet playlists as well as ranked, which isn't really a good solution. But guys, let me know what you think down below. Comment, because this is obviously a big issue. If you did enjoy this one, hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's been your boy, Mr. J. White. Next time, bye-bye.